Hello everyone! The Venom 3 trailer has just been released, taking everyone by surprise. The conclusion of the trilogy will be called Venom: The Last Dance, and right off the bat it left a lot of people wondering, is this movie set in the MCU? Who will be the main villain? Stay tuned until the end of the video to learn everything that is to come in Venom: The Last Dance. Welcome to Comic Chronicles. Venom 3 has finally had its trailer revealed, and it promises to be action-packed, with plenty of comedic relief. Right at the beginning, we can see Eddie Brock wearing the same outfit he had on in the post-credits scene of Spider-Man: No Way Home, including the bar that appears in this preview, seeming to be the same bar, with the same actor who played the bartender in Spider-Man making a return. One thing worth noting is that this film will be violent. The moment he faces the gang at the start of the trailer already demonstrates this, as he devours those guys' heads, indicating that this movie will have a different tone compared to the second one, yet still keeping the comedic side. The gang he faces doesn't seem to have much significance to the film, probably just a random gang he encounters at the beginning for the initial action scenes of the movie, showcasing Venom's abilities and violence. Another interesting detail is when Venom tells Eddie that their home found them, which likely connects to the first film where the villain wanted to take over the planet with symbiotes controlling people, but Venom stopped it, and now they are returning. This is probably a reference to the villain Null from the comics. In the comics, symbiotes come from the planet Clintar, a kind of artificial planet, and Null is their god. Will they adapt the King in Black storyline in this movie? Another hint that this might happen is at the end of the second film, where the policeman receives a piece of symbiote, becoming Toxin, Carnage's son, who many speculate will be the villain. However, Toxin is an anti-hero who has actually helped Venom fight Null in the comics. It would be interesting to see if in this film Venom teams up with another symbiote to face Null, but all the Null speculation is just that, as the trailer only shows us a strange alien pursuing Venom. Set to David Bowie's music, the trailer shows us various symbiotes, likely those that landed on Earth in another scene, and then we see an organization hunting symbiotes to eliminate them, indicating that this organization will go after Venom, capture him, but of course, the protagonist will escape at some point. Additionally, we see Mrs. Chen, the owner of the store from the first film, along with that strange-looking alien attacking on a plane, raising the question of who this creature is it the movie's villain, or one of Null's creations? Returning to the bar scene, this is what made many people question whether this film takes place in the MCU or not. However, upon closer inspection, we can see that the actor who played the bartender in Spider-Man: No Way Home looks different from the one in this trailer. He could be a variant of that bartender. Another detail that many missed is that the agent capturing the symbiote is played by the same actor who portrayed Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange, likely indicating this scene doesn't occur in the MCU but in Sony's universe. Besides these two actors mentioned, we also see in another scene the same actor who played Dr. Connors in The Amazing Spider-Man, possibly another variant of the Curt Connors we saw in Andrew Garfield's films. The trailer ends with the best scene of all, the moment Venom morphs into a horse, and Eddie Brock rides off on it, a funny and cool scene. Remember that symbiotes associating with animals and even vehicles is common in the comics. In fact, it happened in the first movie where Venom merged with a motorcycle and took Eddie in a getaway scene. The trailer has some cool scenes, and the visual effects seem decent, but personally, I don't have high expectations for the story. The film is set to premiere on October 25th in theaters. Will you be watching it? Comment below if you plan to go to the cinema on opening day. Are you eager to see the ending of this trilogy starring Tom Hardy? Did you enjoy the first two films? Write in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to receive notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Marvel and DC every day. Thank you, and until the next video.